Welcome all to episode 21 of Diggy's Dungeon. It's getting exciting because this is the week before we do our big top 10 list. If you haven't submitted a top 10 list, the form for it is in the description of the podcast. Wherever you're watching or listening to it, just get in there, put your list in there, give us all your B-sides, all your main list, all your honorable mentions, all your ridiculous awards. Just do it. And if you would like, also come on here and talk to me about it next Sunday. But yes, we're not here for that this week. We're here for a regular scheduled show with random songs from whenever, because I don't really care. And first up on the chopping block, shouldn't really be referring to my callers like that, but it's everyone's favourite, Wholesome Mama T. I'm bringing her in. Hello, T.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Sorry, I just had a last minute issue with technology, but I think it's sorted now.
That's normal here. There's always someone has to have one each week, so at least you got it out of the way, you know.
Yeah.
And
How
then
are you doing?
probably later on I'll have one when I forget to go into the channel to talk to Ian, but we'll see. Yeah. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Been a really quiet weekend for me. Done like fuck all.
Good.
But we did
That's good though.
Dungeons and Dragons. Me and Ian and Granger and Bladed and everyone. So that was fun.
Oh, nice.
My bard was absolutely pumping this entire town of gnomes up with all of his playing. So that was fun. But yeah, it's been good. How are you doing?
That makes no sense to me, but it sounds good.
So basically, my character in our Dungeons and Dragons is a bard who plays like bagpipes and viols and shit, and is really good at it. So he was playing his bagpipes in a pub in a town that we just got to in the campaign,
and flames started coming out.
They might as well have done, to be honest. It was so good. Like, oh my god, everyone was. I made our like stoic dwarf sing, so that was good. Yeah, it's good. I basically brought a tear to everyone's eye, you know how it is. That's the power of Hot Boy.
Oh my god, is that your character's name?
Yes, he's called Hot Boy.
Oh dear.
But yes.
Oh, good. Well, it's good to have a chilled one now and again. Good. Yeah, I had a really good weekend. I had an absolutely banging roast dinner today, which was so good. Oh my god. I can't even explain how good it was. It was so good.
Gravy, Yorkshires. Oh.
Yeah.
Loving it.
The whole lot. It was so good. And I've got my puppy, and that's everything I need.
Excellent.
So,
really glad to hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's going to get even better because I am bringing Minho.
Yeah, we should clarify shiny Minho, not winner Minho or whatever.
Yeah. I often get excited when people are talking about Minho, and then I realise they're talking about the other one, not my one. Well, not my one, but not the one that I.
He's your property now. I see.
If only. If only. Anyway, so this is from about 3 weeks ago, and this is the title track of Minho's first album, his first mini album, and it's called Chase.
Yep, let's run it.
며칠째 긴 악몽에서 깨 가빠져버린 호흡에 숨을 고르네 깊게 자꾸만 반복돼 흐린 안개 속 멀리 달아나는 네 모습 Chase you 빛나던 너와 나의 이름이 향기를 잃은 자리에 난 그저 멍하니 네가 날 부르던 목소리 다 잊은 것처럼 왜 희미해져 넌 늘 때문에 또 끝을 모른다는 듯이 I keep running 등을 돌린 채 멀리 Just keep running 여기서 나 멈춰 널 지우다가도 새어나온 기억에 보란듯이 내몰리네 yeah. Don't hold me now 당연하던 그 눈빛과 내게 남겨둔 희망 돌아서는 날 막아 우리의 모든 장면들이 어질러진 자리에 난 그저 멍하니 yeah, yeah. 수많은 너와 내 기억이 매일 밤 날 쫓아와 아프게 해 눈을 뜨면 또 꿈 끝을 모른단 듯이 I keep running 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 run running 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 run 난 등을 돌린 채 멀리 Just keep running 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 run running 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 run So please don't chase me 놓아줘 나를 멈추고 싶어 놓아줘 나를 애써 외면해봐도 밤은 찾아와 지독히 내게 눈에 반복된 꿈속 나만 여전히 제자리 I can't leave 눈을 뜨면 또 꿈 끝을 모른단 듯이 I keep running 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 run running 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 run 더 좁히지 못해 멀리 Just keep running 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 run running 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 run 모두 뒤로 한 채 넌 자꾸 달아나죠 멀리 너를 사랑한 이유는 멀리 흩어져 아득히
Okay, T. What sentencing are you running to? God, that was bad. Sorry.
I would probably give this a 3 to go, a vote 3. But I'm like, I have no free hands right now to type my vote.
Oh, you're fine. You don't have to. It's all good.
Because I'm cuddling Billy and the laptop's in front of me, and I can't reach.
Oh, that's a good reason to not be able to vote.
I know. He's just anyway. So Minho, back to Minho. So yeah, this song. Obviously, I was so pleased that he was making a comeback and that he was doing his first album, but unfortunately, I found this song to be quite lackluster, and I really, really don't like what they've done to his voice. It sounds like bloody awful. For me to hear that, then that shows how bad it is. So I'm sure it killed you. Really, really bad effects on his voice, and it's such a shame because I think the backing track had a lot of potential. I think it's really pretty backing track with that kind of. I mean, I always love any kind of little arpeggio style tune in the backing track, and there's some twinkly stuff as well. So I think it's a really pretty backing track that a lot more could have been done with. I feel like Minho's voice and what he does on it just doesn't really suit him. I think there's other things that he could have done. I'm not sure. He was trying to sort of do something that doesn't quite suit him, and I also feel like the music video, which I know he played a big part in, the music video, I mean, I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but he's obviously, to me, it looks very clear, the picture's really clear. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone who knows anything, but
just very high resolution.
That must be it. That's it. He's obviously put a lot of thought and effort and time and drama and everything into the music video, which is great. And, he's a really great actor. And so that's good. I'm not too sure what's going on, but And I don't really love seeing him like being beaten up and covered in blood. Like it's a bit dark. It's not really what I want from him in that respect. But I can see, you know, he's put in a lot of effort into the music video, and I'm sure he's like really proud of that, and that's great. And the backing track's really good. It's just like Minho over that backing track wasn't quite good.
I could agree.
What did you think?
Yeah, I've got like a couple major things. Like to go with him not fitting the track. Like when he says run, like he pronounces it like he's like a toff taking his first class in rapping or something. It's like really makes me chuckle. The way he says it is so like clearly enunciated. It's like, what? It's like run. It's not like any attitude in it at all. It's so played straight. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, and he sound. I think as well, like that kind of hits at a little bit what I feel about it. Whereas, you know, Minho is not old. Like obviously he's not old. Like, but he sounds like someone who's a bit too old to be doing this kind of song on that song, and not because he is too old, just because of the way he's like doing it. If you see what I mean, or just because it doesn't necessarily suit him.
Yeah, I don't think he suits this whole trying to be street type thing.
Exactly, yeah. And
he'd
like,
be better
so
with like the regal concept type thing and just looking real swanky, I think.
Yeah, or just like a little. Yeah, or just like a little. Yeah, like a bit like a bit more classy, maybe a bit more cheeky, like a bit of like some sort of like tongue-in-cheek kind of thing, but
kind of debonair type thing would work for him.
Yeah, exactly. So I was just a bit like, obviously, you know, it's great that he's done it, but I was quite like disappointed, I have to say. But you know, as far as the rest of the album goes, like this is probably like one of the worst songs on there, really. He has Heartbreak on there, which is from before anyway, and then he has like 4 other songs, and they're actually like fairly good. They're a little bit more upbeat. And then the one that I really like is called Waterfall, and that's the one that he does with Lim Kim. As like a little duet, and that's like really beautiful song. That's a really lovely one. It would never have been a title track, but it's a lovely B-side. So that's kind of like what I'm taking away from it. And there was a really great performance of it that he did, and I think I posted the video in Twitch. Really, really lovely video of him performing it, and he got like Lim Kim on to perform it with him. And it's so funny because they like if you like, no one's going to do this, but if you look up the lyrics to that song, they're like pretty like they're a bit filthy, those lyrics, right? To Waterfall. But obviously, so they're singing it, but they're like not making eye contact at all.
Love that.
Not 1 minute of that song, because it's obviously like they probably recorded it separately and everything, you know. And obviously, like what they're saying, like I doubt they wanted to be saying that, like looking at each other or whatever. So they both just sit there and sing it beautifully, but they just like don't acknowledge each other whatsoever.
Brilliant. Love that.
I'm not saying this to you. I'm not saying this about you. So yeah. But overall, you know, I always say, oh, I love it when Minho gets to sing. But in this occasion, I'm like, just let Minho rap again. Because, yeah, it wasn't great. But, you know, it goes without saying that he is amazing and he looks amazing. And he's one of my favorite like men in K-pop overall. I mean, I literally go into Moose's messages and just like scream at her sometimes.
You should talk to Zozo as well, because she wants Minho to do unspeakable things to her too.
Oh God! So, okay, yeah,
do get right along with that, you know.
I mean, like where to begin? Like, you don't need me to be here saying all that kind of stuff. Like, but he's just a great, wonderful human being, and you know, he's got so much makeup on in this as well. Though I was like, what are you doing? Like, read that. Come on. But yeah, that's my thoughts. I don't know if you were kind of expecting anything or whatever, or even cared that it was coming out. But
No, it's SM. I don't expect anything from SM. They just do nothing but disappoint me anymore, so I don't care. But like, I'll check out their stuff and I'll just moan that it's not good enough. That's what I'd always do. But if I can do a classic over-analyzing Diggy type analysis of this song, backing track wise, I agree with what you're saying. Like, I like the piano and everything, but whoever made this bass drum sound, what are you doing, man? Come on.
yeah, I know
It's
what you
like
mean.
a wet fart. It's like, it's terrible. It's like in music class when you use the drum kit and you just stack the fucking bass drum full of pillows, so there's like no punch to it at all. It's like,
Yeah,
what have
I
you
know what you
done?
mean.
Like, no one wants that. It gets really exhausting in the song, and you just constantly got this sound in your fucking ears all the time. It's so nothing.
Yeah.
It's like flatulence. I don't need
Yeah,
it.
I agree. That's what I mean by it just being really lackluster in so many ways. You know, it's just a bit like,
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
more care could have been taken, you know. Get a better bass drum sound. Don't auto-tune him so there's no character in his voice.
God, yeah, please.
I just want to point
And don't
out
beat
too,
him up.
like, you've talked about this vocal processing being shit. This is the same as like 80% of boy group songs now. They all sound like this. It's all the same vocal processing, no personality. It's just sad.
Really?
So many of them sound like this.
But
Like, it's
maybe
the
I'm
same robbing it of the joy, you know. It's just that you don't notice it on them because they're not particularly good singers.
Maybe so, or maybe it's because it's not soloist.
Yeah,
And
true.
normally, if you get like a solo guy song, then it's going to be a bit more focused on their voice, I guess.
Mm.
But
Like,
with me-
particular.
yeah,
You know what? It does stand out more for soloists because this is the type of processing that I associate with Kang Daniel's stuff.
Mhm.
His stuff always sounds like this, and it's the worst part of his
Yeah.
songs.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah,
I really don't like it at
It
all.
only works if you literally can't sing, and you're just like, just make it sound halfway passable, you know.
Yeah, but like
And, you know, you've
don't do
trained
that
for
with,
so
like-
long.
they don't do that with Baekhyun, do they?
Well, no, because he's a really good singer.
There you go then.
They'll do it
So,
on some
you know,
stuff, I'm sure, but you know,
mhm.
I don't think most of his stuff they actually just let his voice breathe, which is quite novel.
Yeah, I just like to hear, like, I guess I always say like I'm a bit more picky with boys, and I really think I am, and including their singing as well. So I really just like to, I want to hear their like voice in my ear, like, you know. So anyway, that was a shame, but I like to see him, and that's it.
That's the only plus.
That's literally it.
That's it. And it still scrapes a free to go.
And
If
yeah,
this was anybody
And
else, she's giving it night in the cells, but it's me though,
Of
so
course.
it's a 3.
yeah, I'm absolutely never going to deny that. Never. Yeah.
No,
But yeah.
I think I agree that it's free to go. Like, yeah, there's stuff that annoys me, but it's probably more tolerable than most stuff out there. Like, in the pre-show, we were watching the fucking, like, Stray Kids from 17 performances from Golden Disc Awards. I'd much rather listen to this than either of those, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think it's great, but that's the level that, you know, men in K-pop are at the moment. So I've just got to take
Yeah.
what I can get.
Oh, wow. I'm
yeah.
really looking forward to next week's show. It's going to be so good. I can't wait to hear. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at that video it recommended, thinking, I want to watch that about Key and Minho, 80 years of marriage vibes, something. Did you see it?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
it
Key and
came up
Minho.
with
Oh,
the-
yeah.
yeah, Key and Minho.
Yeah.
Like that video that just came up recommended.
Knowing Brothers. That's what it is.
Oh, right, yeah. Yep, looking forward to next week. Can't wait to hear about everyone's list. I'm so excited to hear from everyone, and it's going to be great. So, yeah, look forward to that, and speak to you soon.
Yeah. Can't wait for next week. Can't wait to hear
Bye.
all the sparkles on your list.
Oh my gosh, you just wait. It's so just like bombardment of sparkliness and just wonderfulness.
Love it. Love
Yeah.
it. Fantastic. Well, I guess we'll
Alright.
hear it then.
Yeah, see you soon.
See you next week.
Bye.
Okay. Second cooler of the day. let's get her in. Someone that we don't hear from super often, but we're always glad we did. So let's get her in. It's the one and only Granger. Here she comes. Hey, Granger.
Hi.
How are you?
We didn't die today, so I'm good.
Yeah, true. This is not talking about real life, by the way.
I mean, that too.
Yeah, true. Yes, D&D.
I'm
good
good.
shit.
And I think you were having a very good day with all of this great music we were bringing you.
Oh, yes. You know
I
it.
have no clue what I'm calling it about, but we're going to go with it. I know that one part that keeps showing up on my TikTok page.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, you knew some of the song then. That's a change from normal. You usually just
Like 10 seconds.
get shoved into doing stuff that you've never heard before, usually. So this is, better than normal.
This one's for Lemon.
Okay, she's representing Lemon.
It's Lemon's birthday.
Whoa, she's also vibrating like crazy.
My phone sits on the desk right next to my mic, okay?
Nice. So if you get jump scared, it's her fault, okay? Let's get
I
into
will represent the Lemon.
Yeah, let's get into your lemony pick, which is of course Ateez, and their newest song Halazia. So let's do that. Okay, Granger.
I have no idea what just happened, but I'm going to give it to the Key to the City.
Yeah, Yeah, but that's
Like,
just
I'm
for
not
lemon, right? You don't
lemon
actually like this
crazy.
song.
I'm not gonna give it a position on the board, but I'll give it the key to the city
Oh, okay.
because I'm a slut for Yunho and Mingy and possibly
Of
Yosling
course.
now.
There it is. The vote has nothing to do with music, everybody.
Yeah.
Woo. Love it.
No, I mean, like, parts of it were really good, like parts that it breaks down, but like overall, meh.
I know that you don't know the full song,
exceptional.
right? Does anyone in the chat know if that random bit where everything just stopped and there was a random bell for like 30 seconds is actually in the song or not? Because that was very strange. We were going and then it was just like, nope, bong, for like ages. I was so confused. Oh,
Maybe.
this is such a weird song. Because, like, it's generic 80s, but then also it just randomly switches to different parts with, like, no preparation whatsoever and, like, no discernible structure. It's, like, really confusing to listen to.
It's a couple of songs.
Yeah.
It's not just one song. It's a couple of songs in one. Right there at the end, I felt like I was listening to a whole different song.
Yeah, it randomly went drum and bass, and I was like, okay, I'm into this. Why is this not the rest of the song?
Yeah, so, like, but I feel like a lot of Ateez music pulls from their previous music, so, like, it's all gonna be some sort of mixed up mumbo jumbo of something else.
Yeah, but why can't we pull from the good 80s from when they were pirate boys?
I'm gonna quote Lemon here and say, there is no bad Ateez.
There is. It's been the last,
No,
like,
there's
2
not.
years.
No, there's not. There's no bad Ateez. I couldn't
After
get Lemon
Answer,
to
there
say
was,
that
like,
that
nothing.
I could not get Lemon to say there was a song.
Yeah, but that's Lemon.
Hated.
She wants to ride them, you know? Like, it's nothing to do with the songs. It's that one of them's making eyes at her in the music
this
video,
is
you know?
true.
That's what it is. It's nothing to do with whether the song's good or not.
This is.
I think she would admit this.
I'm going to just silence myself now because I agree.
You know what I mean, though? Like, and also, like, people know,
yeah, I know.
people know how
There
much I love this Jongho guy, right? Who does the crazy murder eyes and the screaming. But, man, he sounds like shit in this song.
Jungkook is my least favorite member of Ateez.
He's the only reason I can, like, bother with them half the time.
I like him tall with a deep voice like Mac Truck. that's my type.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to fuck Jongho. I just enjoy his parts of the songs most usually.
I didn't say I wanted to fuck Mingy or
But you did say they were your type.
But maybe.
So that implies a certain something, you know?
I don't
don't
see
know.
where you're going with this.
I was just saying I love Jongho's parts, and in this I'm like, no, Jongho, no. So, not a top tier 80s song
it's
for
not
me.
terrible. I'll probably listen to it 100 times this year. But like the first listen, blind reaction, only knew Yosung, and I may be saying his name wrong. Part like it's all over TikTok of how the live performance they'll do like a what is the word I'm looking for? Where one person starts off and then other people join in.
Canon?
It's a dance move. I can't
Canon.
fucking think of it. Yeah, but that is the only reason I know even a little bit of a part. I would not have known Ateez released anything at least for 3 weeks after they released it.
Okay.
I am not here all the time. Domino effect. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Now, see? Words.
Words. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know when it's going
pretty
to be.
cool. If you haven't watched it, you should watch at least a live performance because it's like it's just really neat.
I guess I'll try and sit through one, but I really don't like this song.
You can just look up that one part, and I swear there'll be like 100 videos.
Oh, okay, cool. I guess I'll have a look at that then. But yeah, very much not my type of song. Too moody.
It's not trash. Of course, it's not your type of song.
Here we go. Fucking Granger trying to get one over me.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You have control here. You could just boot me out.
Yeah, but I'm not a dick. Well, not that much of a dick, so...
And I can jump
Ain't gonna
back
do
in
that.
here because I made this room.
Yeah, because you're a mod, so it doesn't really make any difference what I do. Oh, I want to point out, though, like, we were moaning about the vocal processing in Minho's. They do the exact same thing to the really skinny dude in this group,
Yeah.
and it sucks ass. It sounds so bad.
I feel like that's going to be an overall thing, like a discussion for every boy band you come across right now.
It's true. It's true. I just don't know why they all do it when it so clearly sounds like shit, you know?
Because they're all trying to be like BTS, and BTS sounds like shit, so...
You
they
said
gotta
it.
sound like shit too. Yeah,
That's
I
true,
said
actually.
it.
That's true. If you set the trends as like sound like
Let my
shit,
best
then
friend
everyone
find out
has
I
to.
said that. I'm gonna be dead the next day.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to check on Granger tomorrow in case some fucking
You may want
crazed
to.
BTS fan has sent a pipe bomb in the mail or something. Oh man, that's actually depressingly true. What you said though.
I know, but
This
I
is
mean,
what I was like,
It's what's quote unquote popular,
Yeah.
and like even though like we hear and we've lived through genres of there were no vocal processing, so we've gotten raw voices, and so we have different expectations as to new generation wants to hear everything at a perfect level of
A perfect level of
Yeah, because it's not a perfect level of like, it's not perfection. It is someone who can go on a live performance and sound like a whole different person. Am I wrong?
I mean, that would imply that there was live singing, which
am
there
I
isn't.
wrong? No.
Oh,
How many times have you heard somebody live and it sounded exactly the same?
quite a
it's
few
rare
times, but
occurrence.
not recently.
It's a rare occurrence in new music, but it's
Yeah.
not a bad thing. It's people working the system.
Yeah, unfortunately.
If it's not your taste, don't listen to it.
Yeah, I mean, I do that, but I have a show where people make me listen to it, so I'm kind of stuck.
I mean, you could just boot us all out, have the room to
Yeah,
yourself.
That's no fun if
make
it's just
us
me,
listen to
like,
trash.
jerking off over Samuel So every week. Like, 'cause what's the point, you know? Like, yeah, I love that shit, but you lot probably don't, so...
I feel like, in all honesty, my music taste, my true music taste, is probably closer to yours than it is to most people's.
See? The real ones know.
But, like, that doesn't mean that it's not trash. I like trash.
I mean, we all like some trash, you know? Like, we all got to accept that some of the songs we like are probably quite bad, but... Man, there's a lot of, like... At least have trash that has character, you know? Don't have, like, trash that's, like, robbed of any humanity like this, you know? At least have some, like, Two Baddies level shit.
It's not robbed of... what the fuck did you just say?
I knew that was going to trigger you. Pick some, like, Gravity Vroom Vroom Skirt bullshit, you know? Have some, like, outlandish bad stuff.
Listen, motherfucker. Two baddies. One Porsche.
Yeah.
No, like, I hate that song.
Who doesn't?
I hate it. But I almost bought the album because I'm trash.
You almost did a mini move there.
I came very close to buying the album, but somebody had already opened it and taken out the cards. So.
Oh, bastards! They clearly just wanted all of the mark cards, right?
Yeah, pretty much. They left the little poster in there for some reason though.
Nice.
Don't know. I am trash. You're trash. Would you like to be trash together?
Yeah.
Yay!
I love it. But you've got to accept that you like bad stuff sometimes, which I definitely do.
Your community is now the trash cans.
We all love bad shit. We just have to find the funny bad shit, you know? I'm not going to sit here and pretend that Norazo make nothing but fucking bangers, you know? But I enjoy watching them make stupid music and really, really stupid music videos. I just need stuff with some character rather than this, like, dark, grey, boring bullshit.
It isn't all dark, grey, boring bullshit.
This one was.
Okay. Some of it. We both agreed at the end we felt like we were listening to a different song, and that's the song we wanted to listen to.
Yeah, but they didn't do that for more than like 20 seconds at most. So.
It's fine. For 20 seconds of the song, you enjoyed yourself. So there.
Yeah, but at least put that at the start. Then I can listen to that and then skip.
End. You put it at the end, so then they have to listen to the whole song to get to it.
Yeah, but that just makes me not want to listen to it.
Well, that's your problem, not mine.
You put it at the end, I'm just not going to bother, you know?
I just started listening to it in reverse. If you listen to an Ateez song in reverse, I'm pretty sure you summoned some kind of demon. It's
God,
called
I
Women.
actually dread to think what Jongho sounds like in reverse.
Oh, now I'm gonna listen to it in reverse.
That's
Thanks.
gonna be terrifying.
I'll let
It goes
you know.
from nothing to screaming instantly. Like, that would be incredible.
Backward screaming.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be some satanic shit, surely.
So I will be putting the song in reverse and listening to it in Discord later if anybody wants to join me.
Hell yeah. Definitely up for that. Maybe that's an after show kind of activity for us to do, maybe.
Listening to all the songs in reverse. Got it.
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. Oh, but yeah, thank you, Granger. I always love having you call in because we just get unhinged.
Aww. Yay.
We need one.
I'm like
some
a tuned
unhinged.
down version of Lemon, if I do say so myself.
No, you're nothing but yourself, Granger. You don't need to be no one else.
I don't like to not drive the bus. I don't like being run over.
Start driving a bus again, then, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to start driving the bus again.
Get on it. Start ramming songs down people's throats and making them talk about them.
I don't know about that. I just want to drive it. I don't want to be in charge of it.
Oh, okay.
Like, if somebody wants to ride passenger and shove the songs down people's throats as I go by,
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I'll be your driver. Drive by K-popping.
Hell yeah. Ugh, but thank you.
Anyways,
Granger. I'll let you get going.
Happy birthday to Lemon tomorrow.
Oh, yes. Happy birthday to Lemon. Didn't realize it was
Bye.
tomorrow. See you later. Right. Third caller of the day, all. Surprise caller. We love to see it. It's the lovely AccioSushi. We tested her mic, so if it breaks now, she really is cursed. I'm coming in. Hello, Accio.
Hello. Is
It's
it
still
working?
working. Excellent. You're not cursed. Fantastic.
Amazing. At least not for this week.
Yeah, not for this
Awesome.
week.
How are you?
I'm fine. Another member of our travelling party on Dungeons and Dragons. So basically got the whole crew here this week. Fun.
True, it's true. Awesome. Well, I have no idea how to segue this, so I'm here to bring Ponytail by you.
So
You can try.
yeah, so we were, you know, herding our caravan into a different town with some ponies, pulling them in the campaign. So I guess that's enough to make this ponytail. This is terrible. I'm sorry, but yeah, Yugyeom's ponytail. It's all good. We're here now. We're doing it. Yugyeom featuring Sik-K, Ponytail. Let's get it.
여름에 치마를 입고 또 겨울에 바지를 입었던 내 눈에 yeah, 아찔하게 예쁜 넌 오늘은 앞머리를 내리고 내일은 그 머리를 풀어도 답은 같아 So I'm the fall 아직도 모르고 있어 매일 다른 감정을 느껴 똑같은 반응이라 통해하는 모습에 난 억울해 하고 있었던 나는 말하고 있어 내게 너 향하고 있어 yeah. 한 번도 귀찮은 적 없어 그래 baby 매일 표현해줄게 Imagine I'm pulling your ponytail. Bring it back. Good God, going back, going back. I'm gonna 척하면 넌 안 보인대. 그럼 눈부를 뜨고 이제부터 watch me 잘하게 관심 있어 하는 티 팍팍 내면서 뒤에다가 걸어줄게 네 입 내게 털어놓고 싶었다던 비밀 내가 들어줄게 거지라고 할게 내 opinion You know I'm a G, there's some so fake, know the deal I'm a pioneer, I ain't going back, will it be I go out for real, message in your neck with a D I don't talk weird, 그래도 너가 기억할 거야 넌 되어버릴까는 심장 있잖아 지금 그냥 시발 나한테도 떠넘겨 뒤가 난 보면 되게 쉽잖아 Love your ponytail You're so fine my babe 스마키는 듯해 화장한 얼굴보단 맨 얼굴이 다 빠지는 듯해 맘속에 깊은 곳에 표현이 안돼 나도 답답해 yeah, yeah. 이뻐 오늘도 이런 말들은 뻔해서 고민해 어떻게 말해야 할지 다 까네 항상 시간이 부족해 반복되는데 Love your ponytail You're so fine my babe 스마키는 듯해 I can't afford it with you 화장한 얼굴보단 맨 얼굴이 다 빠지는 듯해
Okay, do you love the ponytail? Is it so fine?
I don't love the ponytails in this video, but that's. Anyways, I'm not a fan of the ponytails in the video. Like, why are they red? They're definitely extensions. Anyways, I think the song is good though. I mean, it's not like my favorite ever Yugyeom song. I think he had a stronger year last year, but it's good. I mean, I like that it's really chill, and anything that has that like really chill, more beachy style like guitar riff is like something that's more up my alley too. So, yeah, I thought it was good. Yugyeom is my like second favorite God7 member though, so there's a high bias there.
Yep, of course.
So, yeah, So, but yeah, other than that, like it wasn't like uninspiring, but it's something I could like drive to. So I'm down. I didn't really love the Sik-K part. I feel like he didn't really seem great to it, and there's probably better rappers that could actually have an interesting element, but
come on,
I don't know.
he gave us an immortal line, which is almost certainly going to win the like stupid K-pop lyric of this year.
Yeah.
If anyone didn't catch it, one of his lines is massaging your neck with a D. So absolutely fantastic. You don't get that every day. I'm down with him purely for that line. That is absolute peak comedy when it comes to K-pop.
I literally black out during rap, so like I didn't hear it. I thought you like you commented, and I was like, "Is that really there?"
Oh yeah, it's there.
But I didn't hear it.
I've listened to so much Sik-K that I can like decode his weird gremlin autotune talk now, and like he's going that part of the song right. He's going for this whole like letter theme where he's like, "I'm a G." You know, something with my E with a D, and then he's like massaging your neck with a D. Like, it's just why? You couldn't have come up with a better letter-related line.
No, because then we wouldn't get this gem.
True. It's very funny, so I don't mind, but it's just, come on, man. But yeah, this song really reminds me of another song, and I think it's Good by Elo. Featuring with Gray. Because I keep thinking of like that part when Gray, and I think it's in the outro, he's like, "What you do, what I do," and it sounds exactly the same at that point in the song to what this sounds like.
That's fair.
Like,
Very fair.
they're definitely different songs, but there's real big similarities. In fact, let me find that for people on stream that haven't heard that song, because it wasn't that big. Hello, good.
I listen to more Elo. But... Is it Elo or Elo? I don't know.
Elo, whatever the fuck. Oh, it's Loco and Grey. There you go. This backing track is like quite similar to me. I'll just play a little bit, but I'll let it go to like the chorus.
근데 지금은 네 아이디도 기억 못해 관심 1도 없네 오해하지 마 이 가사는 단지 이 비트가 아까워서 쓰게 됐지 난 보기보다 너무나도 많이 행복하게 살아 그래 솔직하게 할 말이 별로 없지 이마가 이쁜
But yeah, I think there's like pretty big similarities there. And I know I do this for everything.
No,
Sorry,
you're good.
go
You have
ahead.
a very good, like... Oh, you're good. I was just saying, you have a very good, like, encyclopedia memory, because I don't... Then again, I don't think I have heard the song, so maybe that's why. But it is somewhat similar.
Yeah.
I think for me, the guitar riff reminds me of, like... Even though, is it a Major Lazer song or something? It's either Major Lazer with, like, Justin Bieber or something like that.
Oh, okay, could be.
There's like the same, like, guitar riff, but it's a very different song. But yeah. Other than that, I don't have a huge amount of things to say about it. It's chill. It's very up Yugyeom's alley, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Yugyeom's up my alley. Like, I think this song's pretty good, but I just never really feel like he fits on any of his stuff. Like, his voice is too soft and idly for this, in my opinion. Like, he has a nice voice, but I just don't think it's very R&B.
I can see that.
And also, this video is hilarious.
Gotcha. I know. We were like commenting on all the outfit choices, and I was just very not. I didn't want the ponytails. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna have a song that's about ponytails, at least have nice ponytails.
Yeah. We just had a clip-on red ponytail. Love to see it.
Yeah,
on every girl.
On, yeah.
And clearly it's more about their asses than their ponytails, like the choreo anyway, so... I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean... I think... Again, there's a high lens of bias for me, but at the same time... Yugyeom does a lot of producing, and he's always done a lot more, like, R&B/house. So, I'm very used to his voice in the setting.
Okay.
But yeah, that's fair.
I would like to hear him do some house. That would be interesting.
Yeah, he does. There was like that subunit that like he did with JB, where on the like the actual album tracks, there's a lot more house, and it was interesting.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Maybe I need to look.
The one that has it's called Focus. The one that you always say, you know.
That I killed for everybody.
It's not a cool song. I kind of laugh now when I hear it, but it's still a good song.
Okay, good. I didn't completely ruin it. If anybody listening wants to have it ruined for them, they're saying "fuck a zombie." Now, fuck a zombie. Enjoy. I live to ruin songs. That's all I'm here for.
It actually adds an extra layer of depth for me, so it's good.
Excellent. Okay. I'm glad to hear it. Now we need to find something like that to ruin Ponytail, although I think massaging your neck with a D probably does that pretty well on its own.
I mean, don't you mean that it makes it better? Like,
I mean, for me it makes it better because I don't have the same enjoyment out of it as other people do, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's not what most people want to hear out of this. And also, I just want to complain because they shot this fucking MV in 4:3. What year is it?
Fair.
What are you doing? Because I put the subtitles on, but because it's in stupid ass 4:3, I'd have to scoot down to actually see them because it's so tall. So screw you, AOMG. I have to go all the way down so you can see the title of the song for you to read these fucking ridiculous lyrics. So what was the point in that? You know, come on. There's a limit to retro.
That's fair. And plus, the song doesn't even sound very retro. So
It's not a retro song, yeah.
It's not a retro song, and even the stuff that's in the video isn't retro. So it's like, why? I don't know.
Yeah, silly. I'm trying to like work out if there was like a huge difference between the mood of the two different parts, and I think there probably was. Because I'm just remembering Yugyeom's talking all like wholesome about how, you know, your ponytail's like his favorite thing and he wants to be with you forever and everything, and then Sik-K comes and he's like, I'm pulling your ponytail, massaging your neck with a D. Like, it's like ruins the mood immediately. You love to see it. Oh, so yeah, maybe he could have possibly chosen a better featuring, but you know, I'm not going to complain because we got an immortal line.
He's like the one guy at the bar where he's like the anti-wingman, where it's like everything's going well, and
hang on, let me fuck this up. Love it. When are we getting more new, like, good Sik-K songs as well? He was fucking amazing a few years ago, and now he just pumps out nothing but really bad trap, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like all the featurings I've had from him have either been, like, just okay, like, passable, or, like, not good. So.
Yeah, he has some songs I really love, but lately they've all been quite bad, so... Maybe at some point he'll get back to being good, but I don't have too much faith. I'm not really going out to die for Sik-K, you know?
Is he also under AOMG?
Yeah, I think he's under either Higher or AOMG, one of the two. Yeah, he had like an album called Half, like brackets, Have a Little Fun, like it's an anagram, the other year, and there was loads of good shit in that album. There was like, I have like 5 or 6 songs from it on my playlist, so it was a really strong one. But that was a long time ago now. That was like 5 years ago. So things aren't going too well in Sik-K land, in my opinion.
I mean, I feel like AOMG / like higher music people don't release that often, so hopefully that probably just means that was like what, 2 projects ago or something, or less.
Something like that, yeah. It wasn't that many projects ago, but every time he comes back, I watch it and I'm like, oh, what's the point? I'm just waiting for more good stuff, and it just never seems to come. It's sad.
Yeah, I honestly haven't been keeping up that much with like R&B, K-R&B as much.
Yeah, so I feel like it's not as easy to now. Like, although there are like these big labels for it, like I find AOMG particularly, a lot of their stuff sounds really similar now. So if you like some of it, that's great. But if you don't, like me, you don't really have that much to look for, you know? It's kind of a shame. Because I used to love loads of AOMG stuff, but lately it's been a bit rough.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't even know what's out there, so I can't say. But what I have heard has been like not as good as the past year. So I'm not even sure if I'll have we'll see. I probably have something for the R&B award, but yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, more Ponytail. Love it. Thanks for bringing a hilarious song.
Unintentionally hilarious. Glad to bring you joy.
Yeah, definitely. More joy than the other songs have so far, so thanks for that.
Okay. What?
And also,
you listened to...
so far we've done Ateez's Halazia and Minho's Chase. Neither of which really moved the needle, so bit tough, but you know.
That's good. I'll take it.
But you know, even the chat likes this song. You got 3 Key to the Cities. That's pretty impressive, you know.
Yeah, I didn't even get. Well, I get to the city. I thought it was position on the board, but yeah. Well, I've got T to back me up, so that's why.
True. The Got 7 crew is annoyingly strong in this community.
Annoying. I don't even play that much Got 7. Okay.
No, I don't think you play too much. I just mean every time it comes out, you guys are like, "Wow!" Like yelling about it everywhere. We know when Got 7 stuff comes out, you know.
That's true. I will yell about it.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I will yell about it.
Yell about what you love. It's like me with Samuel So. I will never shut up about that, man.
I do like Samuel So. It's true. But yeah, they're all going to the military soon, so I'm hoping for something before they go. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, let's hope so. But yeah, I'll let you get going, Accio.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, just a quick note. I will not be able to make it to the year-end show, which is really sad, but I will give my list.
Oh, that's sad.
Trust me. Yeah, I have a camping, so I will not have access to the internet. So.
Well, yeah,
But
definitely make sure one of us gets it, and we'll definitely read it out.
Well, it'll be down to the wire because yeah, I have not had time to work on it much, but I'll get it in as usual.
Rough, yeah. Best of luck with it. I still haven't finished mine either, so don't feel too bad. It's not proving very easy this year.
Not easy, and then there's a lot of words which I actually do want to give, so we'll figure that out. But yeah. Anyways, have fun, y'all, and I will see you maybe 2 weeks from now.
Yes, we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Next up, another returning guest, as always. Our boy. We don't always see eye to eye, but we bloody well talk it out. It's the man Ian. I'm going in, because I can't pull him in because it breaks everything, so here we go. Hello, Ian. Have the baguettes finished baking?
Yes, they are. They finished just a couple of minutes ago. So it's the first time I've made them, so they're a bit of an ordeal to make, but trying things. So
well, glad to hear you're doing it, committing to the bit.
Yeah, I guess. A lot of stuff over break just because I've had time and have wanted to. So T's asking what I have. I'm gonna make it's not really yes, we can put cheese on them, but I made them to go with I'm making pesto alla calabrese for dinner, like spicy Italian red pepper sauce for pasta, but it should go well with just bread. I don't know. I like
Carb
baking,
overload,
so why
baby.
not? Yeah. Hey, carbs are good, so.
Oh yeah, sounds fun.
But you probably actually have that in the stores in the UK, don't you? The little Bria sells them, the pesto calabrese jars.
Oh yeah, we'll have those. Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't have them in the States, so I got addicted to it in Germany and had to figure out how to make it. So
that's fair.
Just like something that fortunately I found in the store today, or not today, but our grocery store here carries it for some reason. Black currant juice concentrate. I love black currant juice, but they don't have it really in the States. But for some reason, in the little British section of the supermarket, there's Iron Brew, black currant juice concentrate, and
Vimto?
Scottish shortbread.
Don't tell me it was Vimto.
No.
Okay.
No,
I was going to say
brand.
that you couldn't get much more British than Vimto.
But I did the German thing with it, of mixing it with sparkling water.
Sounds fun.
So
yeah, that would work.
But anyway.
Vimto. God. What are we living in?
So yeah, as rather than the food corners for the K-pop, I haven't listened really to new music since mid-December. So
Understandable.
I partially, in large part because, finals, plus I don't listen to music really when I'm on break, just because it's just not what happens. And making, the top 10, which takes me ages. So I found a song that seems interesting, the little snippets I heard of it. I think it's going to be a lot, but I have no clue really what to expect, except that I know it's going to be a lot. Yeah, it's Forestella with Utopia. Yeah, I don't really have an intro to it. That's because, yeah, I haven't listened to the whole song,
you don't know what to expect yet, and I can inform the viewers it's definitely going to be a lot. Let's get it going. Hang on, what the hell are they pronouncing that? Forestella. Forestella. Utopia. Let's go.
Stars are looking in the mirror. no place like this place to celebrate life. From Korea to Malvarosa. Power at the sea, it's you and me. Now we're here in Utopia. Don't let temptation bring you down. Down from the trees, I'm on my knees. You're building Utopia. 10 billion BC, and now you're free. Welcome to our Utopia. Don't let temptation bring you down. He wasn't the Messiah. Utopia. Turn into a dystopia. Utopia. White doves temper temptations and more. White doves attempt to unify and find love. Cause we are branches on the world tree of life. Seems so clear. Seems so clear. Stars are looking in the mirror. Shine like gold, shine like gold. Beauty, enlightenment, and modernity. You were magnificent, the city, the art and science. All reading magic and slandering me. From Korea to Malvarosa. Down from the trees, I'm on my knees. Now you're building Utopia. 10 billion BC, and now you're free. Welcome to our Utopia. Don't let temptation bring you down. He wasn't the Messiah. Utopia. Turn into a dystopia. Utopia. White doves temper temptations and more. White doves attempt to unify and find love. Cause we are branches on the world tree of life. Seems so I am the light of fire, suffer, kill this seed of sound. As of the tempest, busting glory. Out of the clouds of heaven's raining. Llenas oscuras. El mar de su altura. Invisible the moon and invisible sun. Heal the people cry, die. Pray for unity, but division I'm seeing from you. Lasers in the eyes of the lost are killing me. Heal the people cry, die. From this connect to the side, hear the laws of the Messiah. Must be one and one, be together in eternity.
Was that a utopia for you, Ian? Oh, what a journey.
Wow. Let me get my earbuds connected and then we can talk about it.
Sure. Hello, Vaz, by the way. Oh, yes, what a song. Wow. And T asking, wondering why you've already submitted your lyrics award. You should be able to go in and change it. I made that like an option, so I don't know if it's an option for you, but try it.
You'd probably need to have put in your email for that to work. I
True.
think.
So Swither fucked you, basically, T. It's just his fault. The reactions in chat have been absolutely amazing for this song. So incredible.
Apologies for the combination of Discord not liking me and my earbuds not liking me.
Quite all right, don't worry. We've got plenty of time to digest that mad song we just listened to.
Okay, there we go. They finally showed up. Can you hear me all right?
Yep, hear you fine.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, the commitment is impeccable on that one.
Absolutely.
I gave it a position on the board. Like, it's not something I listen to every day, but like, man, I wasn't even. And so much was going on, I couldn't even process the lyrics, which are apparently wild.
Oh yeah.
But like, just the voice. Like, even if you removed everything, just the voices and the harmonies and all the stuff they're doing, like. There's this one random song that kind of sounds like a Gregorian chant I have in my playlist. It's also K-pop. That I also respect for the same reason. It's just like, but this one particularly, like, so many things going on. Keep putting the comments on the lyrics. At 10 billion BC, and now you're free. White doves tempt to unify and find love. White doves temper temptations and more.
Stars are looking in the mirror, of course.
Yeah, I don't know how long this song will actually get listened to. It's going on my playlist.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just wow. I mean, that's all I can really say. Like, I knew it was a lot from like listening to a snippet of it earlier, but wow.
Yeah, for listeners who don't share the same music taste as the rest of us, for us, like, old, jaded cronies, this is like crack. Like, shit like this that is just so insanely out there is what we want, you know? Like, you're never. Good luck complaining that this is generic, because it ain't fucking happening. This is absolutely mental. This song.
No.
I am the light of fire and sulfur. What a lyric! I mean, come on.
Oh man. I mean, this did come out last year, so I could give it a lyric award. I'm not going to, I don't think, but like, wow. Brimstone Deadbeat. Oh my word.
Heads of the Tempest busting glory. It's incredible, man. Absolutely incredible.
Down from the trees, I'm on my knees.
And then they start speaking Latin.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening?
Korean in this song? I didn't notice.
Oh.
Is there any Korean in this?
I don't know if there is. I don't think there is. I think it's all in English and Latin.
And is there some Spanish in here too? I think.
Possibly, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you cannot complain about this song being boring.
Definitely not.
It's obviously not a daily listen. But for what it is, wow. Like,
yeah.
And wow, hearing actually good voices again, like there's good K-pop singers. Obviously, there's, these guys are kind of like opera singers at this point, but like, they're just genuinely singing, and it's voices, and there's so many harmonies and cool textures they did with their voices, and yeah, I mean, there's too much to say about this song. Almost like it's hard to like think through what's going on. Like, I don't even really have a critique for it. There's a bit particularly that like it gives Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen vibes because of how operatic and how much it shifts, which isn't a bad thing. But there is one part that particularly sounds like the I can't remember the lyrics of the Bohemian Rhapsody. I think it's the Beelzebub part that particularly sounded like very, very, very similar. So that's really the only notes I have of complaint. But the chorus reminds me of Attack on Titan, and I'm never mad about that. So, you know,
True.
Yeah, I want to see them do more stuff. That's my
Yeah, for
sense.
sure. I think we all need to catch up on Forestella based on this, because this is absolutely bonkers, this song.
Yeah, I'm gonna look them up after this because, like, I'm very curious.
Yeah. If we get like one of these kind of insane journeys into God knows what a year, definitely I'm going to be looking out for Forestella releases. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
When I watched this the other day, I was like, "Damn, this is cool," and I'm still like, "Damn, this is cool." So, you know,
they've been around for a while.
Yeah.
They came in 2017. I'm not really familiar with them at all. I'm gonna have to go listen to some of their stuff. Because I at least like their voices enough that I might like some of their other things.
Yeah. I maybe would have liked if there was less, you know, typical vocal processing, but that's how things are now. Outside of that, I don't really have any complaints because this is just mental.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, one of them is married to Kim Yuna, the figure skater.
Oh, yes. I remember seeing that.
That's pretty big chops. Like one of the, you know, top tier celebrities. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go look around for these dudes because this was super, super cool.
Yeah.
And apparently they have done a Bohemian Rhapsody cover, so obviously that will mean a listen.
Who was it that posted this in the Discord? Because they put an excellent message with it. Let me find it. What was it? Was it like? Let me find this. Hang on. It's not far off, I don't think, so it won't take long.
No.
The suspense is killing us all. I know. What the fuck was this?
I'm also scrolling up. You know what? I'm just going to search.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, it was Swither. So Swither was like, it's like Queen if they wanted to get bullied even harder. Which is totally spot on. Because it's like if you made Queen even more like overly dramatic. So yeah, I'll be honest, I've never been a big Queen lover, but this is...
No, I'm not particularly either.
Yeah.
Honestly, I probably like this. I'm not sure long term if this song holds up that well because it's weird.
But for the time being, it's very fun.
Yeah, and I like Queen, but of rock and roll and stuff, I'm not the number one Queen fan.
Yeah.
They're fine. So I might very well like this song more than Bohemian Rhapsody in the long term, just because their voices and some of the weird things that are going on are just so impressive.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with Freddie Mercury's voice, obviously, very good.
Great.
But
I think
harmonies
also,
and
like,
stuff going on here.
Also for
so
us, like this is new, whereas we've all had Bohemian Rhapsody overplayed for years and years and years and years and years.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It kind of more just breeds contempt with me at this point than joy.
Okay, I won't go that far.
I don't know if it's the same in the US, but it is. You can't escape that song in the UK. Every occasion, people play it. If you're at a pub, people are trying to sing to it. If you're at a sporting event, people sing it. It's like exhausting.
That's Sweet Caroline.
Well, they do that too, but
yeah.
I guess this is
Sweet Caroline's our only one that's like that.
Yeah. We have Sweet Caroline. We have Bohemian Rhapsody. We have We Will Rock You. We have Seven Nation Army. All of these, like, good luck enjoying those because they're sang to death everywhere.
Yeah, I would just exclude Bohemian
Rhapsody as T
from
says.
that list. I mean, it definitely gets, like Swither says, a ton of plays, and it's all over the place, but I won't say it's quite as pervasive as those ones you listed, which are... and what's the one? I can't remember who it's by. Some U.S. sports used it for ages.
Sing a bit.
I'm not singing, but it's like the lyric is, is it called Centuries?
Fall Out Boy or something, right?
Yes, that song. I cannot hear that song ever. Like, I don't like it to begin with, for one, but like the little like "Remember Us for Centuries" refrain would get played on like every like college football or NFL game for a while, and it just like, no, please.
Mm. Oh, Jets, Are You Gonna Be
Still
My Girl
quoting
is that
this.
as well. That's like the sports countdown song here too.
Okay. Yeah. No, it was like the sport, like they'd play it like right as the game starts, or like something like
Okay.
that, or like at halftime or something. And just, I can't. Now, if they played this, you wouldn't get bored because there's too much going on here to, for it, at least at the moment, to become boring. Like
Yeah.
she keeps finding lyrics. Lizards in the eye of the lust are killing me. What does that even mean?
I don't know,
What
but it
does that
sounds
mean?
hilarious.
That that lyric might get on my list, but this isn't an English lyric in a K-pop song. The whole song is in English, so whether it's K-pop, it's kind of dubious. But yeah, wow.
Oh.
Hot Boy's gonna need to pull out a performance like this next year.
What if that's what he was playing in the tavern this time when everyone was like singing along and getting rowdy?
Yeah.
He was playing Utopia
Man.
on bagpipes. Incredible.
Yeah, I mean, wow. Okay, it's I really enjoyed that though. Like, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Like, again, it's odd, but
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we're all just so blown away by this that we're struggling to find like good things to say about it because it's
Yeah.
just such an insane song.
yeah, there's not really a coherent thought to it. It's just, wow, that's going on the playlist. I'm gonna listen to it more.
Yeah, for sure.
So
It's funny 'cause,
I randomly picked this one.
I listened to this the
So-
other day and then I forgot to put it on my playlist, and now I've listened to it again. I'm not letting that happen again because it's fucking bonkers.
No, I mean, I'm gonna like actively play this for people and see what they think, because I
hell
think people
yeah.
are gonna be like, "What in the world?" So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, now I'm gonna go look up their stuff, so it's probably all gonna be ballads to be kind of boring. But
True.
To be fair, I like ballads. Here's the thing: if they harmonize in their ballads, I could be fully on board. Again, one of my favorite groups, one of my most played albums of all time is Wishes by Voiceberg, and they're a ballad group, but they harmonize and did interesting things. I know no one else likes them, but I do. So even if they do that, I will be very happy. I know T likes like 3 Voiceberg songs, but like it's really just me over in the corner. Like with many of my things that I like. But if I'll see if anything good comes out of doing a back listen, and yeah.
Yeah, let us know, because if there's more like insane
Yeah, I
shit
will.
like this, we're all gonna want to watch it.
Yeah, no, I will plug it if I find anything.
Yeah.
So much better than just yelling at You for butchering an unused.
Yeah. We wouldn't have said anything about that other than like, why did you do this? So it's
Yeah,
probably better that we did this.
yeah, no.
Eternal respect for bringing such a mental song as well. Love it.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with this. So worked out well. So I honestly, like, I'm sure I have a billion more thoughts, but I can't process them. So
Yeah.
I'll say I gave it a position on the board. It's not really that type of song, but for what it is, wow, it does deserve it. So
Yeah, it's more just for the respect, right? Like, I think that's why we were all thinking position on the board, because like, man, you don't get this elsewhere. You just can't.
No.
So
no, I can't even really think of something in English that does this very often, if
No.
ever. Like there's like acapella groups, but they don't do stuff like this. Like, and this isn't acapella, to be fair, but like they don't. Yeah, I can think of very few. Even if you strip away that it's a musical in a song, which some songs do, like just the voices and the stuff they're doing there is just like, wow.
Yeah.
So.
Crazy song. Anyway, I'll
Yeah.
let you get to
Crazy
preparing
song.
your delicious food.
Yep. And I'll probably send a picture of the baguettes in one of the channels because it's been like a theme throughout the show because it's caused logistical issues. But
Hell yeah. We want to see these
yes.
baguettes.
So, yep, I will send them.
Sweet.
So,
thanks again, Ian. Thanks for calling in.
yeah, of course.
Thanks for
Of
DMing.
course.
Which I'll
Yeah,
always
of
say.
course. And glad I can finally call in again. It's been too spotty in a while. So hopefully I'll be able to be available more often going forward. So it's been a weird semester. So, but and then winter break. So, stuff going on. But
well, hopefully
anyway.
at minimum, we hear from you next week for the top 10.
Oh, for sure. I'm going to have friends in town, but I'm making time for, for being there for the top 10. So I'll certainly be there.
Glad to hear it. Right, go and enjoy them baguettes, boy. I'm going to let you get on.
Yep. Hi now.
See you later.
See ya.
What a nice young man, eh? Oh, what a fun song. Okay, final caller for today is our most consistent man around. You hear from him every week, and he makes me listen to all the things I don't like. So here we go. Time for that again. It's SwitherDuster. I'm bringing him in. Hello, Swither.
Love your ponytail. You're so fine, my babe. How you doing, Diggy?
I'm good. Welcome to our Utopia.
Wow, yeah, that
Beautiful.
was just incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I almost want to go more into the lyrics after T was sharing some of them because, maybe it does come together. That I was mad confused by all the Latin, but wow, the commitment is extremely admirable. And yeah, they did exactly what they set out to.
Absolutely. We have nothing but
Glorious.
respect for that.
Yeah. But I'm coming to bring what is very quickly shot up the South Korean charts to be, if not the top song, one of the top 5 easily. It is the new release from NewJeans. I brought on Ditto last time, and in the music video that I made you watch too much of, there was a little bit of a preview of this, and yeah, I liked that. So this time, I thought, okay, yeah, maybe it is a little bit extra to make, especially people listening audio only, listen to the non-music parts of an MV. So yeah, we're timestamped today, and we'll start not exactly at the beginning of the music, but at a good point. So I'm down to get going if you are.
Sure. It's NewJeans' OMG.
그러니까 지금 네가 실이라는 얘기야?
네, 그렇습니다.
이 노래는 it's about you, baby. Only you. You. 내가 힘들 때, 울 것 같을 때, 기운도 이제 나지 않을 때. It's you. 날 걱정하니, it's you. 날 웃게 하니, 말 안 해도 돼. Boy, what do you say? 멀리 든 언제든지 달려와. 바쁜 척도 없이 난 나타나. 이게 말이 되니 난 물어봐. 너는 말야, he's the one who's living in my system, baby. Oh my God, yes I'm not. I was really hoping that he will come through. Oh my God, 단 너뿐이야. Asking all the time about what I should do. No, I can never let him go. 너만 생각나 24. 넌 행운 아야 정말로. me bad night.
Okay, Swither, go ahead and tell me why it's good.
I was really hoping that he will come through. I mean, I love this song.
Of
It's a
course you
great
do.
song. It's Hani's moment, which I've been waiting for because Hani's been my fave since the head swivel, and Hani gets to dress up as, you know, is it more Steve Jobs or is it more Elizabeth Holmes? You know, it's definitely their mental health concept this time around. And with her talking to the wall, you could almost believe that that's maybe like a 2016 Elizabeth Holmes move. Definitely the aesthetic fits, but they do not pitch down their voices, so we'll just stick with the Steve Jobs. She killed it. And yeah, she's the only member that has a writing credit on the song as well. So yeah, it's really the Hani moment, and I'm 100% here for that. Incredibly danceable, really catchy, a lot of good little parts, and like vocal identity beyond just notes and stuff. The parts where it's like it goes up into like a
Being
and
sick noises.
I really liked how they did that, and each one is a little bit different, and all of them successfully avoid doing the note that you're expecting there quite, and I kind of liked it. Yeah, overall super catchy, and this one is produced not by 250, who's done most of the songs, but by Park Jin-soo, who did Cookie. So this is in the Cookie camp of writing. And I like that song a lot about the writing. I like that song, and I like this song. I can see a through line, similar sort of grooviness, and just I don't know, bouncy little retro flavor. There's good layers to it, good tucked harmonies, and the music video is conceptual again. Same director, even though wildly different styles, and I can't find Shin Sok, the director. I haven't been able to see anything else that he's done other than these two music videos. So interesting line to draw between the two. Another one that sort of breaks the fourth wall, but this one in a much more explicit, obvious sense. And it's much more playful. The intro minute, I think it is worthwhile, but it has kind of like, I don't know, like a TV show vibes more so than the movie vibes of Ditto. And I don't know, it's fun. The psych ward outfits are fun. I think they executed those well, and I really like the choreo again. And that bear they have in the music video,
Yeah, I like the CG
looks pretty
bear.
good. Yeah, very, very strong bear, and I like how that connects with the guy, the teddy bear in the corner, and then the guy that's seeing them change forms between all these different uniformed occupations and thinking, well, what really are they? And just a little thoughtful, a lot of fun. Again, like I said, maybe 500 times last time, tasteful.
Yeah. Okay. I like how when the CG bear comes on, the line is, "He's the one that's living in my system." So, can't get away from that CG bear. That's cool. I hate this chorus, like very much so. Everyone knows I hate trap beats, and I hate halftime, so this was just never gonna work. Like, they actually had some quite nice momentum going through the little verses. I don't know why they blanked out one of the songs, one of the lyrics in it though, because like in the subtitles for it, it says they keep on asking me who is he, but they just say keep on asking me who is he. So why is the they silent? I don't get that, but whatever. We can
Come
let
on.
it go.
Yes.
Like the verses are fine, they exist, but then the chorus is poo, like just really, really bad, awful. So that killed the song dead, basically, for me.
Yeah, I mean, like with a lot of the NewJeans things, I think part of the incompatibility between your taste and what they come to bring is a lot of their vocal approach and the songwriting for their vocals is like much more like casual and low key. They don't go for like super soaring high notes. Usually, they don't. It's supposed to feel, I think, a lot less singerly and a lot more like just fun, groovy, fitting with their concept. Because they're supposed to be played as like more normal people, whereas they sort of downplay the extent to which they're supposed to be, lifted performer idols in the whole tone of their presentation usually. So I guess, yeah, I wouldn't expect you to be down with a lot of their approach to vocals, and I get it.
Yeah.
But
As Moose says, NewJeans are just vibes. I don't want vibes. I want a banger.
I mean, this one I think could get a lot of people dancing more than a lot of the things that the sort of strong dragon type beats that you might consider bangers.
Yeah, but I don't actually like strong dragon type beats. I just laugh at them. And there's nothing wrong with a low-key song. If you're going to do a low-key song, then don't have a random dramatic halftime part as the chorus. Like, that's not low-key. That's not chill. That's like,
it's not that dramatic.
Ruined all of the momentum of the song.
I didn't feel that at all, but yeah, I don't see how it's dramatic but I guess momentum, yeah, I could see it's a change in momentum.
Because you've got it like building up momentum and then it just dies and then there's this horrible trap beat and like it's boring.
You're talking about like when the bridge hits and she starts talking about how, my heart is glowing, it's glowing now.
No, the oh my god bit.
Oh yeah. That, okay,
it's fucking garbage. It doesn't. It like the trouble is that it's a massive change of momentum, but then it also doesn't feel like the song really goes anywhere either. Somehow,
I think it really works. I mean, it's like a pulling back and being like, I was really hoping that it will come through. I don't know. It works lyrically. I think it fits for me. I don't know why.
It doesn't for me.
But yeah, I can see it.
I'm just wondering if these girls really were only going to do one EP that I like.
I mean,
you see, Moose says NewJeans are for the crowd who don't like the current state of slop, but that's me, and I don't like most of NewJeans stuff these days. Like Ditto and this were like both big misses for me.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe their first EP was for those people, but now it's for people that want this, whatever this is.
I don't know. I mean, these past two songs have been from the two principal writers of their original EP, and I see a lot of through line, and I feel a lot of, identity between, across. So I don't know. I don't really see it. You characterize Ditto as being some huge drop in form or whatever, and I still don't really see that.
I just don't see anything in it that particularly is interesting or grabs me.
Is interesting or grabs you? I mean, they're doing so many things different, and I feel like this is like almost it's very good usage of a lot of money. I mean, everything they do is very expensive. It's high, but I think they're putting their money in the right places. They're not putting their money in like having as many producers as possible. They have a tight group that is good. They're putting money into the creative direction. They're thoughtful about and very smart about their merchandising. I think that's really gonna end up paying off. Their approach to the little bags that they started selling with their debut, and just the sensibility and the aesthetic across all the media that they operate in. It just has a consistency and an aesthetic and identity that I think is really difficult to keep tight when it's this big of an operation. So I think this is actually a pretty good example of how to, use a big budget on music.
I'm sure it is, but it's just continuing to perpetuate that big groups never make anything I like. For me.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
It's
I'm definitely not
never
going to
going
be
to
able
be
to
good.
convince you that it's good, but you know, I'm here to say I like the song. I think I see something in what they're doing and something that can last. The character from the previous MV, I know you're already checking out, but the fictional character Hisu, they made her a YouTube channel that has been uploading daily for since like maybe a week before Ditto or something, and it's just a bunch of like clips in the style as if it was her coming back later and uploading her VCRs onto YouTube with no commentary, and all the video titles are just timestamps. And I guess it places it in 1999. But yeah, I mean, I just like how there's some unusual elements in rollout. They're just very thoughtful with promoting. Their PR people are great.
If we're doing 1999, then I should probably anticipate some Euro pop bangers soon. Then I'm looking forward to that, big time. Bring out some Eiffel 65 level good shit. You know, I'm up for that.
That could be
it's
cool.
The right
I don't
time
know.
period.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's have it.
Like groovy, moody trot, Europop sort of thing.
Yeah, like the kind of shit
that.
like Coyote were doing back then. You know, that kind of thing. That would be fun. I don't know if these girls can do that, but it would be cool. I'll at least like to see them try.
Yeah, I could see that something like that happening. I mean, after the Tell Me stage, I feel like they could reach for something a little out there. Oh, and yeah, at the end of the music video, they have another sequence after they go back to their psych wards where they, Minji's in the tub, just like telling them to stop playing the old NewJeans stuff. It was just, it's unusual. And thankfully, if you don't want to have all of the bookending music video stuff, they have 3 performance music videos out. My main complaint, as has been with NewJeans since they started, is like the lack of live performance and that sort of thing. And they did a stage at Golden Disc that was pretty interesting. They had they introed with Attention, and they did it with no backing track at first, where they were just pretty much shouting at the crowd, just like, "Hey,
I hated that intro so much.
Give me attention." I like that because that's a little brave, and it sort of brings out the edge of the song Attention, of like how uncomfortable it can be to just want attention and ask for it in the plainest way.
Can also reinforce how annoying it is when kids really want attention. Fucking children yelling at me. Shut up.
I don't know. I think it tapped something real. But yeah, they put out a lot of content. And I should note, in terms of styling, there's some styling done in here that includes more Paolina Russo. I was talking about, that was one of the first things about this group that I noticed when Attention dropped, was the amount of Paolina Russo fashion pieces we had. And now she's back in the mix on this one, still getting some of the most distinctive, nice looks out. I enjoyed that element too. I don't know. I don't have enough critiques. Basically, yeah, I don't know. The bridge was low key. Yeah, I guess if there was a moment where they could, where if I were to have to point at one where they could have put something in with more zhuzh or something, maybe they could have added some zhuzh into that bridge. But overall, quite like the song.
So what you're saying basically is this is gonna now be NewJeans is gonna be the number 2 group that you torture me with after Stacy. Every time they come back, I have to listen to why it's good and then tell you why I hate it.
I came to this show in the first place because I thought this was a group of people that understood the value of Stacy, but I guess
we understood the value of So Bad. Just everything since then has not been so good.
Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, a lot of people seem to have fallen off Stacy liking, but I'll hold it up. I'll definitely
Gotta start
hold it
writing
up.
some good songs again. They did it with Poppy, maybe they can do it again.
Yeah, I've been liking virtually everything that they ever do. So I don't know what to say about that. So yeah, I will keep torturing you with them,
Yeah.
if that is your judgment. And I will probably continue to bring on NewJeans stuff. I mean, it just feels
Enjoy.
like we'd be remiss without talking about NewJeans on the show because, like I sent to the chat the other day, they are just absolutely mopping up the charts in South Korea. They are dominating in a bizarrely complete way. You know,
Yeah.
they, they have their B sides are above giant groups' title tracks.
I mean, there's
Their
not a lot out at
B-sides,
the moment, so it's not that surprising, but
yeah, but I mean, to have 6 songs and have like 4 of those 6 songs be in the top 5, that's just that's a high level of control of the market.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, we gotta talk about them.
Yep.
We would be
I'll endure it
avoiding
every
them
time.
otherwise. And like you guys talk about with them, with the influence, if nothing else, yeah, just to be able to track how much this does, you know, because like with Blackpink, when they absolutely exploded, we started seeing so many groups doing specifically that. Not that the
God, that was a
Blackpink
bad time.
dropped with anything particularly new, but now that NewJeans has demonstrated this massive blitz for control of the market, I'm sure we will start to see things that are much more explicitly NewJeans copies, or at least continuing in that vibe, because they do present a dynamic with the audience that is slightly different. And I think that will maybe the biggest part of their immediately visible contribution.
I can only hope that they copy the likes of Hurt and Hype Boy over these last 2.
Yeah, I mean, Hype Boy's a great song. And yeah, from the MV, the moment where Hani says that she's an iPhone has been getting a lot of meme play. What's that?
Did they get paid for that?
Oh, Apple?
By Apple, yeah.
I
assumed it was like product placement.
But I mean, a lot of the members are getting, you know, deals with just giant fashion brands like
as they always
Gucci
do.
and Louis V and that sort of thing. But I highly doubt that there's any Apple money coming into this. Apple is just sort of acknowledged as, you know, the iPhone is just acknowledged for, it's beyond advertising at this point. Who are you gonna introduce to the concept of an iPhone? But yeah, I don't know. They showed a sense of humor in the beginning of this that they haven't been able to showcase before, and then gave us a really strong song with a good choreo and great aesthetics, good styling, fun lyrics, and yeah, I don't know what else I would expect or ask for.
Yeah. I just want to like their stuff again. And I want them to become of age so that I don't get creeped out so much by all their shit. But, you know, time will solve that.
If that changes anything for you. But yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, the main thing is I just want to see them get good and allowed to perform live, and because they do have such great and distinctive and cohesive choreos. So if they can do that and actually sing live over them, that would probably be a lot of fun. I could see a number of their songs getting, if they get just one good, appreciably like very live performance of them, like blowing up. I could see that.
Yeah, but it's now, so it's unlikely you'll get a very live performance.
Yeah, you're right. That is the biggest problem, because on the back end, I'm struggling to find that many constructive criticisms. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to add. this week. Didn't bring on much else, but I'll shout out Iley1, ILY colon 1 Twinkle Twinkle Twinkle. It's a pretty cute song. And then the group High Key had a song called Rose Among Buildings, or Rose Out of
Blossom,
Concrete.
whatever. Yeah.
And that one was kind of a little cheesy or felt too already done, but I still liked something about it. I don't know. But yeah, otherwise, I guess I'm looking forward to VV's is dropping in at the end of the month, I think. So that'll be huge for me. They started off last year super strong, so I hope that happens again.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, you liked a lot of the VV's, at least B-sides, right?
I did, yeah. I liked Love Aid too. Love Aid was a decent song.
Yeah, such a nice summer song.
Yeah, I'm
Great.
I when VV's like became VV's, I was like, it probably won't be very good. And then like they proved me wrong, so let's hope they keep doing that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I've gained so much respect for Una.
Yeah, for real. I mean,
Goes in.
Yeah, and her ability to like lead or be the front person, that was in question for a little bit, but she absolutely has been knocking it out of the park and is so charismatic.
Even just vocally, like she just goes off.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean,
I didn't know she had it in her, but she does.
You didn't know she had a what?
I didn't know she had it in her.
Oh,
a belt
yeah.
like that, but she got it.
Yeah, she's got it. But yeah, I still just putting my finishing touches on this list for next week. I'm looking forward to that. Really looking forward to hearing everybody's lists.
If you make me play Ditto, I'm killing you. Okay.
Oh, I won't spoil anything. But safe to say that you probably won't be happy with anything I choose. So
that's fine. It's your list. All you.
We'll have one. Yeah.
Some of you will be very unhappy with some of my picks, so that'll be excellent.
But it's of note that, going out of this show after we've seen a lot of really varied songs on today's show, the one that's stuck in my head is "Love Your Ponytail, you're so fine, my babe."
Massaging your neck with a D.
Now that line is not stuck in my head quite, but
lives in my neck rent free.
It adds something, doesn't it? Yeah, I just really loved when you started saying that line after the song, because something about the British accent saying massage.
Massaging? What's wrong with that?
No, I'm not saying anything's wrong. I'm just saying that line delivered with a British accent is special. Really like it. But yeah, thanks so much for doing the show as always. I appreciate you. Today was great.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
I just, before you go, right?
Okay.
I just find it absolutely bizarre that you're like, yeah, Ponytail, not Forestella. That was crazy.
No, yeah, I mean, but I've already said a lot about that, and yeah, I mean that rule. Somebody's got to do something like that every once in a while. It's really, one of one type shit.
Sure.
But yeah, let's all push forward and try and make sure that we don't end up in a dystopia, but rather. Sure.
That's a cross-gene song.
That's a what?
That's a cross-gene song. Yeah.
Oh.
Knowledge.
Okay. That's not my primary association with dystopia.
No, for sure. But,
but,
I reviewed the album when it came out, so I should remember it.
Yeah, there's a lot of crossover between K-pop topics and K-pop song topics and like YA fiction. So dystopias are definitely going to be in the lyrics somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
Let's get to the Utopia of our top 10 episode next week. Can't wait.
All right, I'll see you there.
It's going to be so long. My God.
Hey, just maybe don't drink so much water beforehand next time, or
Yeah,
else,
I'm English. If I don't have tea, I'll explode. That's the issue here.
Okay, but, well then, yeah, we could maybe you could put like a catheter on your wish list. We could get you a in-seat solution to this problem.
I need to do the South Park shit bucket, right? And just have one here ready halfway through the show.
If Cartman was into K-pop, yeah. Pretty solid.
Classic.
Yeah, so we'll think about how to solve that for you. We'll workshop a solution, but until next time, love your ponytail. You're so fine, my babe.
Love it. And he's gone. Oh, phenomenal. What a show, eh? What a show. But that is the end of episode 21 of Diggy's Dungeon. Do not forget, if you're listening, if you're still listening, that'd be a miracle. But don't forget to do your lists. There's a form in the description of the podcast. Click on it. Enter all your picks for the top 10 and all of these stupid awards that I came up with. And if you want, come and talk to me about it, Otherwise, you might be part of the community list, which I'm sure will be amazing. But yes, see you next week. Can't wait.